Alright, welcome back everybody. It has been almost 300 years since the last video. Or 400, if you're...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, knowing this guy, he's gonna end up, like, posting it, like, a year later.
Right. We are still on the pirate ship. Scooby's looking at all the doors, making sure the IRS isn't hiding here before he enters the ship. And the boss fight that awaits.
Man, we need some action, you know?
That's what's coming right here with the cutscene.
Imagine, like, a super easy boss fight, down in one hit.
Ready! See if you can get me down, Scoob! Thanks, Scooby. I think the mastermind's behind this mystery. Have you seen the others?
Well, but I lost them.
Maybe if we look around, we can find some clues that will lead us right to them. And to the professor.
I've had a bellyful of your meddling. It's high past time I did away with you once and for all.
I think you'll remember this old adversary of yours. He certainly remembers you.
No words, just ah!
What's happening?
Listen,
It's the roast of Redbeard.
it's a pirate.
Shiver me timber.
There he said something. Shiver me timbers.
I think your old foe has a score to settle with you.
And Freddy's just perishing.
You know, it'd be so easy just to lie down and crawl out, you know?
He can't think outside the box. So for this,
Isn't he the trap guy? Isn't that his whole thing?
but his traps fail, Cody. That's the issue.
Right.
So for this boss fight, you have to get Redbeard to kill himself, pretty much, by having cut all those ropes.
Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, just by looking at it. I was right. This is an easy boss fight.
Listen, this is actually probably the second or third hardest boss fight in the game. Just because of these guys, not because of the boss itself, because of his hench bosses. These floating dudes.
Distraction.
But I don't. What purpose does that treasure chest above him serve? Is he like, "Arr, nobody's getting this pirate dressed but me"?
I think so, yeah.
And then little does he realize that he's standing right underneath it and his fire force field. He trapped himself inside. Arr, I'm a bad pirate. Arr.
Standing in one place.
Indeed. And throwing a sword that is a boomerang somehow. Maybe it's one of the professor's useless inventions, the magnetic boomerang knife thing.
That sounds like it'd be dangerous.
For the pirate, perhaps. But, yeah, this is a pretty easy boss fight. Now that I'm older. Little young Connor.
Disappointingly easy.
Perhaps. But they do add an additional phase of these ghosts every round. Now they're circling around him, and then they disappear.
And now there's 4 of these guys.
Indeed. Suckers have no mercy on me.
That throw animation was so bad.
Listen.
he it went flying before he even finished the throwing animation.
He did the best he could. That's all that matters. And I like how there's songs during all these boss fights. Like, who's singing?
One hit and he was done.
Indeed.
Thanks, Scoob. The mastermind really had us over a barrel that
Nice
time.
pun.
Yeah, ran under one.
Really?
We caught the ghost of Redbeard on that freighter years ago. I wonder what he's doing here.
Jenkins! Watch out, guys! The creeper's chasing me!
Velma, wait a second. There's something on your glasses. The creeper times 2.
I
Now
don't really
this
get how
is a
that
clue.
works.
And clues like this just don't fall into your lap by accident.
The gang is all here.
Except for Daphne. We don't know where she is.
Raggy! Scoob!
Oh yeah, food that just came out of nowhere.
Listen, that's Scooby's reward for defeating the pirate. This is all the
We
pirates.
should go find Daphne and
all
Holly
his food.
and put all our clues together.
And find that mastermind.
Try the secret lab.
A secret lab? Who told you about a secret lab, Scooby?
Ronnie did, before she disappeared with Daphne.
Come on, you two. You're coming with us.
Get there, Scoop. Fred wants us to stop our smorgasbording.
Aw.
Okay, guys. If you want to stay in this creepy cove all alone.
Reddy and I got rid of the roasts.
So, lots of goodies and no ghosts? Sounds better than a secret lab, huh, Scoob?
Yep, a roast-free room.
All right, then. We'll catch up with you later.
Is that why I
You
like
big
Scooby-Doo so
chicken.
much?
Perhaps.
Just because
Big
they're just as
chickens.
much of a coward as you are.
Wow.
What's this? Professor Graham's Tricky Sticky Gum
This is
Doohickey. What do you say,
the new
Scoob?
invention from
Wanna
the
give
professor.
it a try?
Okay, rhyme game.
It says here, this stuff will stick creeps in place so you can bounce off their heads.
Yeah, that's how gum works, you know? You just
Driver.
get sticky, then you
Yeah,
bounce off
like
it.
the
Yeah.
ghost diver.
A roast driver.
This professor, he has that huge mansion. He has all this property. Who does he sell this stuff to that buys it for such fortunes?
He sells food.
He sells the food. My inventions don't sell very well. Why don't I just sell my food that I have? But yeah, so you can jump off these monsters' heads now.
The gum makes them invincible for you to bounce off their head.
Yep.
What a weird invention.
You know, when we find the professor, we should ask him about all these inventions. I'll make a little Animal Crossing video that takes place right before the ending. Like, quick, Cody, Scooby's gonna be here any minute. We need to ask the professor all these random questions. And this cannon, it shoots you back to the entrance of the mansion. It must
Imagine you hit the tower.
go splat. Doggo down. And he lands safely all the way back here, uninjured.
Yeah, because you had a parachute or something.
Perhaps. But notice, that's probably how the professor got away right before we got there. He was like, oh no, they're coming after me. I better take the cannon. That's aimed perfectly at my mansion.
Is that how he talks now?
That's my professor voice for the time being. And I was gonna play on July 4th because there's actually red, white, and blue coming out of the mansion, and there's fireworks going on. But I forgot to play, so all we get is boring, regular, uneventful Scooby-Doo.
They programmed a July 4th thing.
They actually programmed a bunch of holidays: Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, and July 4th, and Valentine's Day.
That is weird.
Yeah, but I think Simpsons Hit and Run did the same thing.
I know, but it's because usually people will just like do this once, then they're done, or if they're completing it, they'll do it like once or twice, and then they're done. Who would come back for those days?
Probably little half pints, little kids that are just playing, like struggling to get through the game.
Or people who just have nothing else to play.
Perhaps. But now that I have the professor's super sticky gum doohickey, there's some areas that I can reach now. And I have the umbrella, so I can Mary Poppins everywhere.
And just cause the umbrella floating Mary Poppins.
Listen,
Mary Poppins everywhere.
that is the correct terminology for it. I decided. What I've decided is factual. There was no other way. Also, I like that if you look up there, you can see the mansion. It's just some little background thingy.
It's really tiny from this perspective.
Indeed. So,
Like, I'm sure they were going for distance, but the way those rocks in the background don't look too far, it just makes the mansion look tiny.
yeah, maybe the mansion shrinks when you're not by it, and then the professor tries to pick it up, put it in his pocket. He's like, "Oh no, I can't do it. It won't fit in my pocket." And then he just gives
Yeah,
up.
exactly like that.
He just gives up. I don't know how these ropes are moving exactly either. Maybe IRS power? I don't know. Or these are more of the professor's inventions. He invented tar. We didn't get to see that happen, but he invented it.
It's not even tar, it's just glue with coloring dye added to it.
So how do you think the banana flavored galoshes allow Scooby to move freely in it?
Ruby snacks.
It's it has non-sticky properties.
Non-sticky banana properties. How would that even work? Banana flavored galoshes. I'm trying to think. Like, I want a little snack, even though I've been walking in these all over the place. Let me just take a bite out of them real quick.
Anything you wear and then eat is always gross to me.
Yeah.
That's why I never got those, like, taco hats.
Taco hats.
Yeah, it's like a taco in the shape of a hat.
And you eat it?
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
Like,
What?
I'm sure your hair is okay, is clean. It's just like, it's ugly. It's just whatever falls on your head, you know?
Yeah. That is so gross, though. Like, 'cause you sweat throughout the day.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's seasoning. Salt, you know?
Ah, that's gross, dude. Let me just give you this taco that was on my head real quick.
I think I got it from Despicable Me, that movie.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there like 3 of those?
There's there's 4. I think 4.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
You know, so the professor owns that mansion. He owns a hedge maze. He owns an entire fishing village. Or a dock. Because he has all this stuff.
Or he just lives by it.
But all of his stuff's planted by. Like, remember we got the springs here, like, in the first episode? What's he doing just setting all his crap around?
Maybe he just doesn't have boundaries. That's why he's in trouble now.
Yeah, the police are after him, the IRS are after him, all the people are scared of him because he put all this tar everywhere. That's why we don't see anyone. They're afraid of him. They're all hiding indoors.
Oh, wouldn't you be worried if your local mad scientist started putting random stuff around?
Yeah. Howard, why is there a microwave-safe ice cube tray outside our door?
Oh, that is just Jeffrey up the hill, you know? He's just a wacky fella.
Ruby snacks.
Mom, I found an underwater tennis racket.
That's just a tennis racket in the water, you silly goose.
Like, I want one for Christmas.
I mean, you could probably mess with them a bit. Just put it underwater. Here you go.
Mom, this is just the one I used today.
No, it's not.
Don't worry about it and go play in the water. Also, I loved how Jack, these are pelicans, right? These birds.
Yeah, they're really big birds, dude.
I like how strong they are. They could lift Scooby up and just, you want to ride, dude? Alright, let's go.
Have you seen real pelicans? Those things are massive.
But can they carry a dog this big?
Maybe not. I wonder if an albatross can.
What is that, an even bigger bird?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Albatross size, wingspan 2.5 to 3.5 meters.
Good.
Which is basically 8 feet to 11 feet. You American fellow.
That's huge. That is very huge.
Yeah, they're about like half the size of a grown person.
Wow, that's... Well,
The bigger bird is a shoe bill.
How big are they?
You played you played Skyward Sword. Those are shoe bills.
Oh,
Those
really?
birds. They're real birds, yeah.
They're that big?
Yahoo!
Well, maybe not that big, but they're pretty big. They're about actually. Oh damn! They're actually shorter than an albatross. Damn.
Huh.
Oh, actually, they're between 3 to 5 feet tall.
That is one big bird.
I think the biggest bird is still an ostrich, though.
Yeah, those suckers are huge. Like, I had one in my harvest.
Don't get kicked by them. Their claws are big.
Dude, kick it back easy.
I mean, you can probably take one down, but if you get kicked by them, you're kind of screwed. Those are very big claws.
There I
Easy,
go!
sneak up on
It's
it.
basically a modern-day raptor, dude.
Break its neck. Easy, those necks are fragile.
I'm literally gonna Google it. Can you beat an ostrich right now?
Yes, if you have bait. Use one person as bait. No, 2 people as bait.
Oh shit! Yeah, you would lose, dude.
What if it's
They're strong enough to kill a lion with one kick.
3 to 1 though? 2 people be the bait.
Oh.
1 person goes ham.
Oh,
on
just
it.
hop on. Just
Gang.
hop on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gang.
their kicks are like 2,000 psi.
Dude, easy. Cody, you distract it. I'll take care of it.
There I roll! Right?
Damn, I had no idea ostriches were such an overpowered bird.
Well, there you go, viewers. You're learning something about birds. I can kill Scooby easy.
Well, because you think you can kick most birds' asses because of
Right? Crab!
hollow bones, you know.
Listen,
Right?
if I have someone as bait, I can do it.
I don't think you'll be able to take one down, dude. They're pretty fast too.
What if I have Negan's baseball bat?
Rahoo!
First swing shatters it in your hand.
I would be like, listen, I would like to apologize. My friend Cody here is going to be the sacrifice.
You are that GTA meme where
Yeah.
he's just getting mad until you pull out a weapon. I'd like to
I'd
apologize.
like to apologize. Alright, Cody, so you're the fisherman here. Do fishing factories actually have this many fish just lying around?
Why are you asking me that? As I have nothing to do with fishing factories.
But you fish. That must
Yeah,
be. That must
like one or
be.
two. Oh yeah, I totally take like 2 fishes and then take them to like a giant factory to get them processed. You know.
Listen, I know. You're behind this, Cody. You're with the IRS in the fishing place. This is where your headquarters is.
I think I only know a little bit about fishing factories, mainly from watching videos.
Do they actually just have them lying around here like this?
I'm pretty sure they have piles. They do on ships, like when you're fishing on a big ship.
Would they be in nets or just lying around like this?
Well, no, they drop into like a big hole in the middle of their ship, and then they just pile up down there.
Okay. Interesting.
It's like a really big freezer, basically.
Scooby!
And they never like go over the ship weight limits, right?
No, pretty sure you'd sink at that point.
I know, that's impressive. The ships can hold a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
again,
used to watch like a lot of crabbing shows.
like where they catch the crabs? Or like eat them?
Yeah, like catch them in like big cages and then put them into like holes.
Interesting.
They sell them to like restaurants and stuff.
Do you consider crabs to be like luxurious to eat?
There I roll!
They're all right. They don't really have a taste, to be honest. Well, for me.
Yeah, I'd much rather have like a burger.
Like, I prefer like standard fish over shellfish, to be honest. Well, and even standard fish all have like different tastes from each other, you know?
Right. It's like comparing a steak to a burger.
They're both beef. It just one's more grounded up compared to the other.
Perhaps. I prefer a burger any day.
I like tender steaks.
Perhaps.
I'm more the chicken guy, actually, when it comes to meat.
Okay. So you wouldn't eat all these fish that are just lying around?
Depends on how it's prepared, to be honest. I have like, I prefer like fried fish and stuff like that.
Okay. You don't want like dog stepped on fish?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Huh. More stuff I'm learning about Cody from playing Scooby-Doo.
I mean, you could have just asked.
Listen, why would I do such a mean thing?
It's so mean to ask to learn more about your friend.
there I roll!
What if I make him mad? Said no one ever.
Well, that is that. What do you mean? That's everyone says that. It's called anxiety. You know, you're not sure.
Listen, Cody, do you think you could take Scooby-Doo down in a fight?
Oh, he's a Great Dane, right?
Yeah.
Depends on who gets the first move.
Or if he distracts you with a microwave-safe ice cube tray.
I would fall over in defeat just because of the sheer stupidity of it.
It was like, no, it's so stupid. Just put me out of my misery.
Pretty much. That was like the worst jump pad ever.
Listen.
Rahoo!
It's hard to see. I mean, you can see these camera angles are horrendous. It's a fun platformer, but they did not get the camera angles right. I think maybe
I think they went way too. They used the laugh track way too freely, you know.
That's true.
Let me hit the switch. Let me hit the switch.
No, they should have used the fat kind of laugh.
Rummy!
No, that's just your laugh when you're tired.
Nah, that's the cool laugh. All the cool kids laugh like that. Like, maybe that's the IRS laughing though. They're watching him on drones. This is all drone recording footage, and then whenever we hear a laugh, it's just the
No,
IRS.
they don't laugh. They just stone faced the whole time.
What is this dog doing? Why can't we catch
It's making me feel things. And then right when they laugh, they're no longer the IRS.
That's true. Maybe you're the only one left from the IRS.
I don't work for the IRS, man.
That's a lie. We all know you're chasing after Scooby.
Why would I?
You have a hidden agenda. I don't know what
The only thing hidden in agenda-y is my want for food right now.
Do you see all the Scooby snacks all over? Just have some dog food or have some floating sandwiches.
Floating sandwiches.
Isn't Scooby bothered by all the floating crap? Roll, I was just floating.
I think he doesn't care as long as he can eat it.
That's true. Roll, this looks delicious. I don't know. There's something fishy about this dog. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his doobiness? I don't know. Ah, yes, the Princess Peach jump mechanic for the umbrella. perhaps that's one of your favorite Mario features with Peach.
Right? Whee! Right?
That makes me very curious about the new Peach game.
There's a new one?
I thought you watched the direct. Wow.
Listen, my mind was focused on other things.
A monster Pokemon.
Such as
Ruby.
Where's Animal Crossing?
dead.
Ruby.
Don't ever say that again.
It's dead.
Nah.
There's a lot of Mario news, basically.
You know what? If SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom can get a remake, then this game should. There's no reason why it hasn't. Same studio.
I think SpongeBob is more popular with the younger folk.
But exactly, we need this game to be brought back. Get Scooby back on top. I mean, he was.
Scooby-Doo is definitely an icon now, but popularity-wise, it's probably not as great.
Because that stupid Velma show and ruined it.
That show is meh.
Listen, Velma's a garbage show. We don't know this. But those Scooby-Doo movies, like Zombie Island, those were awesome.
What?
Didn't you see that one?
There's a lot of movies I seen when I was younger. It was a long time ago, dude. 40 years ago, even.
Buy
No,
them
I'm
on
just kidding.
DVD.
Right?
Those still exist.
Yeah. They made them for the 50th Scooby-Doo anniversary.
Wow. They couldn't do Blu-ray? Peasants.
Listen, they made Blu-rays for the original series, and the new. They weren't movies. The series was called the new Scooby-Doo movies, and they made those Blu-ray.
Alright.
But I don't know. Scooby-Doo's just. It's not as good as it used to be. They're losing their charm. It's unfortunate, but it might be up to us to bring it back by Scooby-Doo evading the IRS.
Ruby's
Yeah, that's what we'll bring back.
Little Timmy's gonna be like, why are these two people talking about this dog running from the IRS?
Right?
Don't worry, champ. They're just protecting the professor's identity.
Then my reaction would be, why aren't you?
Like, go eat your homework. And then little Timmy was never seen again.
Yeah.
So this area is another place with some weirder camera angles. Not quite yet, but there's a jump coming up that I don't know how they did. They must have like, because this isn't manually controlled camera. Is it fixed when it's like this, just following you?
Yeah, that's a fixed camera.
Because then there's certain areas where like it'll snap into a different position, like a preset. And some of them you just
those are fixed cameras, dude.
you have to be in like a weird spot to actually get it to move. Like I don't. They need to find better positions for the camera. Like this. This is horrible. How is this? How are you supposed to see anything?
No, no.
That looked like you could see everything. What do you mean?
You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
It was horrendous. Listen, these failures do not fall upon me. They are just a result from poor camera placement and me being too good at the game.
Yeah, tell yourself that, dude.
Listen. It's poor camera placement. That's all it is.
Right?
Like,
A modern game comes out. and you suck at it. It's poor camera placement, you know?
Listen, I'm pretty sure games are done with the stupid fixed camera crap. We've moved
The
on.
only games that do that are like 2D games. Yeah, every other game is they give you free camera control.
Like, look at that. That little ice block over there. That's where I'm supposed to get to. It's horrendous angles. I think I died
Would
more.
be better if they had like a focus button.
Yes, like in GTA.
Rummy.
You just press circle and it focuses on where you're supposed to go.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this. For the remake, I don't know if the guy's still doing it, but he needs to just like get a manual camera. Because this is horrendous. I love this game, but the water levels need to perish. What do you think all the weird things coming out of the water are? Fish bubbles or something?
It's the divers farting.
Is that where all the village people are? They're hiding underwater?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the IRS and the professor. Quick, hide.
Are you still trying to get to the ice cube thing?
Yes. Because I couldn't figure out, because I thought you're supposed to land here. And then I'm just like, where do I go from here? This was very stressful for me. This was worse than that one level where the rotor is rising up repeatedly, and you have to run.
The rotor.
Yes. That's how Scooby would
Oh
say it.
yeah, I remember when the rotor was rising up.
Yes.
To me too.
When the water was rising up after Scooby and you had to run, this level is worse than that. Just for getting over to that ice
Mid-rum.
block. Don't judge. Cody's
You're slurring your words, dude.
Cody's making fun of my speech impediment.
Right?
That only happens when you're like tired though.
Listen, I'm never tired.
Rummy.
I got a perfect 4 hours of sleep this morning, readjusting for my vacation.
You only had 4 hours of sleep, bro.
I can't just snap back to sleep like you can, like readjust my sleep schedule. It takes me a day.
Oh no, I can't either. I just go until I pass out.
Oh. I want to be in bed by 2 a.m. So why don't I get up at 2 a.m. the previous day?
Right?
Is that how it works for you?
Nah, that's how it works for you.
No, me, I just go, all right, I can't sleep. Let's keep going until I get tired.
The Cody method.
What the hell is that?
That was a good camera angle.
Right? Crabs.
Oh, you mean the soapbox?
Yeah.
So that is for another invention.
Right?
Because
You already have it?
no, this is a power-up, like an upgrade. It increases your capacity. The large gun bars, whatever.
By
there's-
one?
Yeah, by one.
Wow.
One pad.
That is like a so amazing invention, you know?
Listen, the professor was trying to be like, wow, I ran out of room. I need to invent some upgrades for whoever gets this. And then he just placed them all over.
Here's a box. You can hold one extra gum pack.
Yep.
Actually, why does Scooby need the whole gum pack?
Where does Scooby put all this stuff? Is the better question. He doesn't have pockets like Link.
What was that term used in Spider-Verse? Hammer space. He has hammer space.
And that's just where he puts everything?
Yes. Do you know what hammer space is?
No. Is it like a space between hammers?
Right?
It's extra dimensional accessible storage area, allowing animated characters to pull objects out. You know, something like, say, Bugs Bunny whipping a hammer out of thin air.
Okay.
So it's called hammer space for like animated characters.
Interesting. But this is a nice...
Spider-Verse made a reference to it. You know, the second movie.
I didn't see it.
You should see it. It's good.
May have someday. Right now, Scooby's running.
Right?
into
Towards them.
danger.
Yeah.
He's running from the tar monster who runs at like -2 miles per hour.
Listen.
I like how that monster sounds like a seagull.
No, that is a seagull.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I thought it was the monster making that sound effect.
Goodness gracious.
Right?
No, that sea monster there, she says, anybody? No, that's the witch. She's like, here boy! Here boy! She wants to eat him.
Fish style, gobble him up.
We never questioned Scooby.
I question Scooby.